Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to make a short video about student loan, saving / investing, and building a habit. I hope my story can inspire some of you guys out there how to graduate literally debt-free if you put in a little bit of effort. So, I graduated last summer, 2018. It took me 7 years to earn my degree, okay? 7 years. That's a lot of school and tuition. So before I came back to school, you have to pick what you like or passionate about, but has value to the marketplace. Keyword, value to the marketplace. For me, I like math, physics, solving problems, building stuff, so I'll pick engineering. But there's a lot of engineering disciplines out there, right? Electrical, mechanical, aerospace. I picked electrical. Then I went online, Google, to search how much do they pay those fresh out of school starting salary in your area. For me, it was Los Angeles. I live 65 miles away, but it's close enough to drive an hour away, something like that, right? So I look at the price, 60K, that's how much they pay, all the way to 123K, the high end. Let's keep it the math, very realistic expectation, 60,000. Keep the number in mind, we will go back to it in a bit. So that's what I did. I came back to community college 2010, 2011, start from scratch, learning how to read, learn how to write because I was a college dropout. And then stay humble, stay hungry. In the meantime, work part-time. So I'll look for a wage job, of course, that pays tips, like a waiter or delivering pizza. Well, I know what I did best at 18 was delivering pizza. So that's what I did. I began to delivering pizza from near my college, which is only 10 miles away. And I worked there summer 2012 all the way to graduation, consistently, okay? Including when I transferred to university. And I'll tell you that in a bit. So I managed to pull up these data on my old check. I want to show to you what I mean. So this is a check back in pretty much at the end of 2016. I worked literally 1,000 hours, earning about $50,000. This is not including tax and cash tip. Cash tip will cancel out cash tip will cancel out the taxes because 15K tax is not much, maybe 2-3,000. My cash tip was more than 2-3,000. So keep the math simple. I cancel those out, 15K. Next, the following years, remember I'm still working and still going to school. 7 years, 2017, at the same thing at the end of the year. Again, I work about 1,000 hours. That's estimating 20 hours a week part-time. Some semester I work more because the class is easier. Some semester the class is hard, I work less, so on and so on. So average 20 hours a week. That's not so bad, right? Working 20 hours a week, that's only like 2-3 nights delivering pizza. That's what I did. I worked during weekends. So I kept that up for 4 years straight and then transferred to university. Now, you do not have to go to this university, Yale, MIT, Stanford, Harvard, or USC. Just try to get ahead. Although it is nice to do that, but if your family cannot afford it, like me and my family, so I did not even bother to look at those schools. Look at this, 50K for 1 year. I'm gonna spend 3 years there for transferring. I cannot afford 150K. What I can afford was local state university. That's exactly what I did. I picked a local state university called Paul Pomona. Tuition only $7,300. Round up to $8,000. Easy number to work with, okay? I know I was going to spend it for 3 years, right? That's 24K. So I built this chart up for you guys to visualize, easier to see. Pretend I'm not even working. Let's just count the cost for 7 years of schooling. Now, rent. I do not pay rent until the last year of school, the senior project. I have to stay near the school because there's a lot of meeting. So the first 6 years going back to school, I live at home with my mom and dad. They okay with it because I was going to school, I was going to work, I wasn't being lazy, so they cool with it. Next, the community college costs around less than $2,000 because scholarship and stuff and working, whatever, you know. It's under $2,000 a year, very affordable by the way. So it costs around 8K. Next, transfer to Cal Poly Pomona, times it by 3, 24K. Car. I didn't buy this used car until pretty much 2015, early 15, for $12,000. I bought a 2011 Honda CRZ 6MT, but it's a / gasoline hybrid because I know I'll be driving a lot. Because I already know I'm not gonna live in campus. I'm gonna drive every day to Cal Poly, about an hour to 45 minutes depending on traffic, just to save cost. Food. Most of the time, I stay home and eat at home. I don't eat out. Occasionally, I take friends out because, like I said, I had a job. I take friends out. I pay for the dinner. It's fine with me. It's called giving. Next, gas. When I bought the car, it was already 36,000 miles used. By the time I graduated college or university, I literally put on 100,000 miles. Divided by 35 mpg is around 2,800 gallon. Times by average price, gas price for the past 5, 6, 7 years. 3.25, estimating 9,300. Add all these numbers up, under 60K. Now, that's assuming I'm not working, but I was working. So you take this number, 15,000, times it by 7. I made over 100,000. Do the math. That's enough to pay, right? But I like to give myself a little bit of cushion in case anything happens, in case I got fired or whatever, I got hurt, I don't know. I borrow student loan just like anybody else. But here's the key. I borrowed just enough to pay for my tuition and a little bit of expenses like maintenance my car and stuff like that. That's what I did. I borrow around 45K, well 42, but interest and stuff being deferred. But to keep the story short, you saw the date. It was February 2019. It was like literally 6 months and plus 2 months, 6 months plus 2 months after graduation, because student loan doesn't kick in until 2 months after graduation. So when I saw this bill in the mail, I was like, whoa, 500, okay, I can pay that because I got a job already of my career. And I'm like, hold on, principal $20, around 20, interest over 450. You do the math, that would take you forever to pay it off. It's like a financial suicide, right? So I tackled that debt. Oh, quick story. In the meantime, I was learning how to build wealth by the stock market. All this information I will give you is free later on in the video where I learned. I don't pay courses where people are selling it. You can Google this and YouTube it. Nowadays, it's just so much easier to learn to get all the information. To keep the story short, I was learning how to build wealth. That's where the habit comes in. I was saving so much. So I managed to build a pretty decent stock account that I can withdraw 45K, pay the student loan off instantly in 2 months after I got my job. That's exactly what I did, and I'll post this video to show it. So now the student loan is paid off with an engineering salary around this value. I don't want to say how much I make, but to give you an idea, I managed to max out my Roth IRA and my 401/403B, what are you going to call it, my retirement account, 19,000, Roth IRA 6,000, that's around 25,000, plus the extra on this account. Now, this account here, I left 2018, I left it alone. I have several individual stock accounts, but this account from Fidelity, I left it alone. I was in Alibaba. I wasn't focused on this account. I was focused on my other account. Now that I got my job, my salary as an engineer in LA, you know what? I'm gonna build this account up, whatever I left over from my Roth and from my investment retirement account. So I begin to put in more cash in this account because I already built a habit of saving more than 50% for the past 7, 8 years when I was in college. I still live like a student, by the way. I still have the same car. I don't even drive a new car, although I could buy a new car if I want. But that's what I want, not what I need. So I begin to build this up over time. Half a year now, this account has grown to 18,000 when it started around 2,000. I do expect this account to be around 35 by the end of the year. Next year, another 30, 40K into it, 70K. The following year, another 30K, 40K. So in 3 years, this account should hit 6-figure easily. And I'm going to show you how I do it based on my investment strategy late on the future videos. At the moment, I'm currently holding IQ, Tesla, Webull, and a Vanguard ETF. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. I know it's a lot of information. Hopefully this will give you an idea how to not owe this so much and become the part of the statistics. I like to do something that they call, what do you call, you're not in the statistics, you know. Okay, good luck, and I'll see you in the next episode.